Tales of the Peacemaker, the First Peacemaker, written by Ashley-Lynn Hall, narrated by Briana Varga. Who I am. I am Mirth Ann. I have olive-toned skin, bright blue eyes, and long black hair. I am the only child of King Mirko Mur and Queen Mira Mur. I am therefore the heir to the nation. I learn things I suppose most children learn about, and some things I am sure most do not know. Things I learn are the Mur language, the magic common language, swimming with my tail, and walking with my legs. Other things I learn about are sea animals, such as fish and sharks, and sea plants, such as coral and seaweed. I learn how to use my magic to communicate with the other Murs and sea life. I learn to spell, write, read, math, science, and Mur history. Then I have lessons on etiquette, ruling a nation, contracts, alliances, and getting the sea life to obey me as needed. That was stressed as an only as needed in bad situations. Father used his commanding tone on that so I would not dare to disobey. I learn about our laws and why they were put into place. I also learn the boundaries of the nation and how to tell if I get near our boundaries. No one remembers what is past them, besides lots of water, if anyone ever knew. I wonder about that, but am careful not to ask too many questions concerning it, as it makes people annoyed when they do not know what you want to know. It makes them feel stupid. At least, someone told me such. I guess it makes sense. I do not enjoy feeling stupid. Our laws are set up to protect us. Most you do not need to know. I will tell you magic common laws and what I know about them. One law is all promises must be kept. This is to make sure the magic nations can be trusted. Second law is bowing is freely giving up freedom. Only if you do so willingly does that happen. It prevents forced slavery. Third one is first kiss between a couple when both freely give it is their marriage. I guess that is to make us choose carefully who we allow so close to us. Anyways, enough on that. Most find laws boring. I sure do. Knowing them and following them are good. But learning them is bland. School days. As I follow my history teacher today, I see most Murs only have one child. Very few have a second child, and it is almost unheard of for twins. Forget more than 2 children. I ask why that is. Teacher says, I'm not entirely sure. I suppose it is so that we do not overcrowd our good ocean. That makes some sense. If we populated faster than that, it could get crowded fast. However, that means that we about half the number of Murs every year, does it not? I voice my question. Teacher snaps at me to pay attention to what our lesson is about not letting my mind wander. I guess she was feeling annoyed she could not give me an answer. I see my classmates want to laugh, that I was the one punished, not them, but they do not dare, as I am their princess. Ugh, I never asked to be born a royal. One of my class asks how long we could live. Teacher replies, most live 3,000 years. A few of us have lived 5,000 years. Of course, the majority of those were royals. Our magic prevents us from physically changing past our 18th birthday, keeping us healthy, strong, and good-looking. The day continues. The afternoon is boundary lessons. Those my age of 5, and these that are age 6 are in one class. We swim to the boundaries. It takes us 2 hours. The water is dark here. Teacher tells us that every 100 feet is a fish. We should not look at the light it puts off, as we would become unaware of how close we were to it. A classmate asks how that is. Teacher has us stay in a tight group and follow him. We do. I am at the back because I know they will need sense put back into them. I had seen drawings of this fish. It is called an anglerfish. I find it to be creepy. The light it gives off on the tip of its one antenna is inches from its mouth. By the time you realize what you are near,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?